Okay. Hey guys, welcome to the Monday night team call for the Bruin team. It is, goodness sakes, it's Yes Vember the third. And we're going to talk about what Yes Vember is. I loved it because I saw this little thing that Kelly shared with me, Kelly Grant and some others. But instead of November, who was it? The kid president guy kid? And I never thought about it being November, but we're going to change that to Yes Vember for us this month. So that's exciting. November is an exciting month, especially if we just call it Yes Vember instead. Lots of good things can happen. And just real quick, we're going to get into congratulating, because I don't know how long Lacey can stay. She's in Florida joining us, but I want to get into the rank ups and congratulate those that helped a numerous amount of people, giving them a new smiley face this month for the first time, and that's always so exciting. So our top dog, the top cheese this month is Lacey Litton, and we can't see her, but she can talk. So Lacey, I would like to congratulate you, girl. That's awesome. And maybe just have you share a couple, I know I didn't prep you for this, so this is going to be off the cuff, but just share maybe a couple things that you think are important or that helped you, anything you had to overcome. Like, what could you give someone maybe, wanting to be where you're at as an executive director? What could you share with them, with the team?
I would say the biggest thing is the help of your mentor coach. I mean, Kelly doesn't give herself credit, but she is the reason why I'm at ED, because every time that I would doubt myself, she's always turning that around and go, why not? Yes, you can. Think positive, and it's all about what's in your mind. So I am my biggest roadblock. And I think once I get past that, I think I will go even further. So work it every day, talk to your mentor coach regularly, and you can do it.
Awesome. Can you tell us what do you think made it happen for you this month? Was there something special that clicked in your head that you really wanted to do it, or did it just happen? What happened for you?
The suggestion that came out about the focus group is what kicked it off at the end of the month. And I was actually still at manager at that point. And so I'm like, there is no way. And Kelly's like, well, what if, And I'm like, okay. And I got great response from it and reached out to people on the focus group. And I was just really surprised at the responses. And, I got into it thinking, oh, they're not going to want to do this. And I worked really hard on getting that mentality flipped around and say, yep, they're going to be getting healthy with me. And they did. So there's so much of this that is mental, just as much as we, with our weight challenges, it's mental in the coaching as well. So when we think positively and think that it can happen, then we'll make it happen.
Awesome. Very true. Do you feel like you've done some personal growth being a coach, personal development wise?
Oh, absolutely. I really started spending some time with myself, which is very difficult with a 3.5-year-old and a 5-year-old, and a 51-year-old. So it's just taking that time, and, granted, it's when everybody's gone to bed, but I put my earphones in and do some meditation, and it's very much the positive thinking and having confidence in myself, because that's where I struggle the most.
Awesome. Very exciting, Lacey. Very exciting.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. And I know you're in Florida, so,
yep.
You can leave if you have to, but I'm so glad that you're able to be on tonight. Thank you.
No, I'm on for the rest of the sun's down, so, I'll hang out.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Good to see you all, though.
Next up, we got Carrie Winterbore Wilkinson. Say hello. Congratulations. She ranked up to director this month, and awesome. And same for you, Carrie. What would you say if you were going to give someone a tip? What could you say that has helped you?
It's very much kind of like what Lacey said. I'm my own worst enemy. I did a much better job of following up this month, making sure I was making client calls, getting back to people that had made an inquiry in a timely fashion. Wasn't really sure where I was at, and then I did about mid-month, started doing lines on paper and doing my tracking volume, and started seeing, hey, this could be possible this month. So then I just went after it. Was hoping to get further, but again, I'm my own worst enemy, and when the pressure comes on, I shut down. So that's something I really have to work on overcoming.
Good. Good. Well, you did great. Good job. Okay, and Barb, where are you? There you are. Barb ranked up to associate director this month. Awesome job.
Thank you.
And any tips you want to share?
Oh, I know. Everybody's given such good advice. I love the new focus group idea. That's, I think, what pushed me a little bit, to the associate director this month. And hoping to grow more people in that group here in the next couple weeks too, and to keep at it.
Awesome. Yeah, that was a great little post, wasn't it? It's done a lot of good. We're going to talk about that after a bit. Thank you, Barb, and congratulations. Annette, I see you on here, our new little senior coach. Welcome and congratulations.
Thank you. I was trying to, I've never used this before. Okay, I guess you can hear me.
I can hear you. And you're in Florida, right?
I am in Florida. I was trying to figure out who else is down here.
Lacey's down there visiting. I'm not sure which part of Florida.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, I live here year round. It was freezing yesterday. It was 52 degrees.
Oh, well, that's almost like Kansas, actually.
Oh, you guys are warmer than I would have thought.
Yeah, sometimes. So just coming on as a new coach, Katie Hicks is your mentor.
Yes.
What would you say as a new coach? What has helped you get the word out and be successful?
Having Katie as a mentor coach. Actually, I think I was really excited about the program because of how I felt. It made me feel a lot better. I had more energy. My cravings were gone. And the weight was coming off very easily. So that in and of itself was exciting. So that helped me to talk to people about it, but it really was the training that I got, from Katie going over it with me multiple times. I'm a slow learner. So just having her to back me up when I forget something and I call her and she reminds me or whatever. And so that, that kind of pushed me. And then this last month was, I was so close without really pushing myself at all. And so that last little bit, got me to the senior coach level. And now I have, I think I have about 5 interested calls this week. So I'm kind of excited about that. Yeah. Thanks, Katie.
That's very exciting. Very exciting. Well, we're happy that you're here on the team and congratulations, girl.
Thank you very much.
That's exciting. Representing in Florida for us. That's great. Okay, and then we don't have them on tonight, but AJ and Val also ranked up to senior coach this month. So congratulations, you two, if you're watching playback. That's awesome. Too bad you weren't on to share with us, but we will congratulate you anyway. Okay, so first off, I want to talk about what we're going to do for this month. I kind of mentioned it in the beginning. We're going to call this Yes Vember. And one thing that I was just heard today another leader say, which I thought was a great idea, and it's so simple, is if you haven't done it already, when you change your voicemail on your phone, so like your greeting says that you are a certified optimal health coach after you say your name, and you don't want to brand, Take Shape for Life, don't say that, not because we don't love them, but because you don't want them to go, ooh, what's that, and go Google it. But just saying that you are an optimal health coach can open up a conversation, even if they're calling you to schedule a plumbing appointment or something. So if you guys haven't done that, that would be a great idea. I just wanted to throw that out there before I forgot. That was something that I heard Jan Paxman say. So that was good. Now let's talk about our focus groups. If you don't know what we're talking about, there was a post, I think it started last week, I can't remember, about putting a focus group together for 30 days. And so now we got a lot of excitement. A lot of people got a lot of interested calls, people wanting to know more, some new clients, and even some maybe older clients that had dropped off are coming back. So what are we going to do with our focus groups, right? Now that's the big question. First off, you guys, I want you to keep it simple. Don't stress over this. Some good ideas are maybe just starting a Facebook chat with that group of people. If you have more than 10, you could open up 2 focus groups. It's totally up to you. If a chat gets too chatty, which sometimes it can, you could do a separate Facebook group just for the focus group, just for the 30 days or until the holidays or whatever you want to do. And then you're going to want to, just touch them lightly every day with something. But it doesn't have to be something, you don't have to rewrite the book on it. You can take a habit of the week and touch on that and then have discussions. You could do, take advantage of the Take Shape for Life support calls that are offered to us for free. And just like I posted tonight in Shape Up about the nurses call tonight, that could be one of your posts in the focus group. And have them, as their assignment, have them listen to that live or listen to the playback and then have a discussion about that going on in your group or in your chat. That would be a simple little thing. Also in Dreamweavers, from our last challenge, not this last one, but the one before prior, there is 2 documents in there. One that's are the daily readings that are all saved that you could pull from that. And then there's also videos. And they're just called Meltdown Challenge Daily Readings or Meltdown Challenge Videos. So if you want to use any of those, that would be a good idea. Who else has ideas that they want to share or throw out there? Because I know you guys have all been thinking about it.
Somebody had mentioned the thought of actually doing a Zoom once a week.
Good. Yes, I forgot about that. I didn't write that on my notes, so I forgot. Yeah, that'd be a great idea. Kind of like what we did for the challenge. Once a week, you'd have a team Zoom call where everybody could get on and see each other's faces. And you could just talk about, what's working, what's not, what they're celebrating this week. I've had them in the past too, challenge each other, you're going to get 80 ounces or 100 ounces of water in that week. And you challenge each other to do that. And then you kind of keep track. And by posting in the chat group or on the Facebook page, whatever you decide to do. Thank you, Lacey, for bringing that up. I totally forgot that. Everybody's muted. What other ideas do we have?
You could
I'm
even
already
do
assigning homework in my group. Just a little thing, like I put up a big graphic that says homework, and it's like a chalkboard, and then above it, I just said, I know we haven't started yet. We're waiting on a lot of food to arrive, but homework this week is to post 3 things about you, just, something to get people starting to support each other and trust each other and chat with each other. And I plan on just doing a fun homework like that, probably once a week.
Yeah.
Just to keep it fun. I don't know,
think
just
that's good. Keep it fun. Keep it fun. Keep it light, and keep them in interactive with you. Like keep them in action and it always being on their mind. That's awesome. That's good. Carrie, were you going to say something, Wilkinson?
I was just going to add, I know some of you did in October the Fitbit challenge, so you could add something similar to that as well with a little prize at the end, whether it's $25 cash on account or something to that effect as well.
True. That's a good idea. A little extra incentive. Did you see the post I posted? I can't find it right now. About, what was that? About the $25 for your focus group. Oh, here it is. One of her first assignments, this was from Lisa Nelson, that she gave to all of her focus group participants. If they chose to accept it, she would give them $25 cash on account for each person you refer that becomes a client. And she has a Facebook message for them to post on their page and to tag her with it. But it's basically just inviting their friends that are wanting to get healthy and do this with them. Just a great way to help you guys get the word out by using your clients as promoters of what you're doing, and then rewarding them with the $25 cash on account, which most people do anyway for a referral credit. Did you guys see that today? I'll bump that back up. But I thought that was a great idea. I mean, get your players to see if they have any other people that want to play. How about a show of hands? Do you guys have any returnees, like old clients that are coming back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, about 5 of you. Here's something that Angie Allen, who couldn't be on tonight with us, but she shared this with me. This is what she's doing, and I wanted to share it with you guys if you want to do this. These are people, though, that aren't brand new. These are the ones that are coming back. She's giving them homework right off the bat about why they want to do this. So she really wants to help them, obviously, but make sure that they're committed. So she wants them to define their why. Basically, what are you wanting to focus on for the next 30 days? Like, what is it that you really want? She wants them to write all this down. Number 2, list your roadblocks. Like, what prevented you from reaching your healthy goals in the past? And she said this could be a wide variety of answers: emotions, poor planning, trigger foods, tempting situations. Just having them think about it so that she can help them plan further. And then make a health plan. Like, what does this look like to them? And what are they willing to commit to for 30 days? And list these action steps that they feel they can do. So I thought that was really good, just to get them in the mindset and get them going, because many of you know, doing the 5-in-1 the first time, it's like, oh, awesome, right? And if you fall off or try to get back on again, life gets in the way. It doesn't have that, like it did the first time. So you have to really mentally be prepared for that. And that's what she was going to help her clients coming back do, is really make them think and not just go, okay, here we go, but actually, what do you want? What does this look like for you? So I like that a lot. Any other ideas out there? Is everybody going to do a Facebook chat or a group? Is that kind of around the block, kind of what everybody wants to do there? I think that's a great idea. And if they post something really cool in your group or in your chat, encourage them to post it in the client group too, so that we can all see it, So I know it may take a little bit away from the client group, but if you tell them, oh, that's awesome. Will you share that for all the other clients? I'm sure they will. So you might have to remind them to do that. That would be good. Okay. Just wanted to, are we done with the focus groups? Are we, everybody clear on the focus group? Any questions that you need more clarity for? You're all muted, so if you want to talk, you have to unmute yourself. Or raise your hand and I'll unmute you. Okay. So something I want you guys to focus on for November, yes, Vember, is there is the Take Shape for Life client incentive, right? If you get 5 new clients in October, you get $100, same for November, same for December. Well, what if you didn't get your 5 in October? So I went and researched that a little bit today. If you didn't get your 5 in October, you can still get, this is the way I understand it by reading, as long as you get your 15, so your 5, October, November, December, as long as you get 15 total by December 31st, you would still get your $300 bonus. And if you get 25 by the end of December, you get your $1,000 bonus. So I just want to be clear. So if you didn't hit it, if you didn't get it in October, it's okay. There's still time. So I want to make sure you are aware of that. And let's not focus, but here's what I want you not to do, is let's not focus on getting clients, because that's stressful, right? It can be stressful. If you put too much pressure on yourself about, oh, I can't get these people to do this and da-da-da-da-da, that's not fun. Remember, we're only going to do stuff that's fun. So what's fun? Just talking to people and spreading the word, getting the word out, and not look for clients, just look for connections, because there's also the connections incentive that Kim is doing for every 25 connections. So that's telling your story, getting their email, sending the thank you, and then following up with them and keeping them updated occasionally. If you do that and send your thank yous, BCC my thank you emails at gmail.com, and also myself, Christie, KRISTIE, at bestlife4USA.com, because I'm also doing an incentive. So for every 25 connections you get, thank you emails you send, you get a entry into Kim's drawing. And for every 25 you get, I'm also going to give you $25 cash on account. So if you do 25, you're guaranteed $25, right? And you also get an entry into Kim's drawing. So if you do 50, you get $50. 75, and then my accountant will tell you that I have to tell you a cap of $500 for the team. So, but right now I think we have, I was making him do the spreadsheet the other day for me, but I think we have, 7 or 8 people playing? Now, if doing it individually doesn't light your fire, $25 is no big deal, getting into the drawing is no big deal for Kim's thing. Okay, so maybe that doesn't light your fire. Think about for the team. If we do this as a team and we show enough action on our team that we're getting the word out, that's going to give me more pull to get Kim to come to do a training for us. So do it for the team if you don't want to do it for yourself. That would be awesome, for a team-wide little, challenge for each other. Just support your team, because who doesn't want to go to a Kim training and have her come, right? That would be good. So you did your focus group. I just wanted to tell you something too. So this is planting season. You may have seen I changed the group photo or whatever in Dreammovers. But it really, really is. It's planting season. So again, don't think about getting clients. Just think about planting those seeds and getting the word out, because that's where your clients are going to come from in the first of the year. Now, you're still going to have some credit card throwers now, so don't think they're not out there. They are. But for the majority, a lot of people will want to wait. But just know that if you don't plant the seeds, there's nothing to grow in January, February, and March. When the biggest harvest is coming and you didn't plant anything, you can't expect for there to be any crops, right? So get to planting. It's huge planting season. And if you didn't see too, I put in the 30 days of thanks for Yes Vember would be a really good thing to do, even if you've done the focus group, it doesn't matter. The 30 days of thanks, the doc that I put in there, it's already done for you, you guys. It has exactly what to do, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, all the way through the 30 days. So that would just be something, maybe you set a little, a reminder on your phone or on your computer that at a certain time you're going to do that every day. What are the best times to post? Who knows? Kelly Grant?
I have had really good luck with posting later in the day. Usually later in the week is good. People are not in good moods on Monday mornings at 10 o'clock usually because they just got to work. They don't want to be there. So they're just like scrolling through Facebook. So people are actually more happy on Thursdays and Fridays. And people are usually checking their Facebook in the hour after work and before dinner and then after dinner. So it's just being mindful of some of those things. A lot of people actually aren't on Facebook as much on Saturday. Sunday afternoon, late afternoon is also a good time that people are on Facebook. So I actually did research that at one point. So those are the best times.
Good. Thank you. Thank you. So 30 days of thanks. Any questions on that or comments? Who's done like a 30 days of thanks or 30 days of hope in the past? And what happened with that, Carrie Potts?
I got pretty good response from it. People, if anything, just liking the post, and then you can follow up on that, and that helped a lot. But you'd be surprised at how many you post that people look at and don't ever say anything until the very end. So it was really interesting. I think I'm going to do it again for this month just to see what I can get for November.
Good. And thank you for bringing that up. People don't always like. You may put something out there for this 30 days of thanks, and you may put something out there 5 days in a row, and you don't get any likes. And you're like, dang, this isn't working. Nobody's responding. Nobody's even liking it. Guess what? People watch. People are watching, and they will come to you when they are ready. So just because you don't have a like, even one, I've had it happen many times on your post. I can put a stupid picture of Troy and I dressed in Halloween costume and get, 100 and some likes on it. And I can post something about weight loss and get none. You can't tell me people don't see that. They just don't want to like it right now because they're not in the mood for it. But when they want to, they remember who posted that and they'll come to you. So that was a good point. So don't let that get you down if you don't get any likes. Just keep on keeping on, keep happy, keep having fun, keep spreading the word. And then I want you, for lines on paper this month, we always talk about lines on paper, right? At the beginning of the month. How many lines are you put on paper? I don't want you to put lines on paper this month for clients. I want you to focus on connections. How many connections do you want to make this month? Because that's where the clients are going to come from. So take the stress off. Don't worry about the clients. Just make those connections because then it'll just happen. Clients will come. Okay? And then Kelly, talk about what happened with your other messages today too, just in case nobody saw that post.
Oh, yeah. So I forget about that a lot. We have an other box and our Facebook messages. So people who are not yet your friends, they may send you a message, and sometimes I can't even figure out how they found my page. I have no idea, but they do. And so they send you a message and Facebook filters it out and puts it in your junk mail, basically your other box. So for some reason today I pulled up, well, it was because I was doing connections today. And so I pulled up my messages part and I was like, oh my gosh, there's other messages. Some of them are creepers. I'm not even going to lie. There are creepers in the other box. But occasionally you'll find some stuff in there that is like, oh my gosh, I saw your page and I want to know more. I had 2 of those messages this morning. So just check that out.
Check your other box. So while we're on it, Kelly, when you say I was doing connections today on Facebook, share. What does that look like?
So I have been playing in the connections incentive, and I've been doing connections all year long, but it is something that I was kind of hesitant because everybody just wanted to be my client, right? Like everybody just wanted to be my client. So I didn't see the value at first of making these connections until I was like, oh, this is going to sustainability, right? If I want a sustainable business, I'm going to have to make connections and stay connected to them. So I have been going through some of my old pictures and old things and making lists of, 10 people at a time that I want to connect with. And was actually talking with Nikki today, and we're like 25 connections in 1 week. That's only like 5 people a day, Monday through Friday. So today I sent out several messages that just said, hey, so-and-so, can I give you a call? And I've been doing this since Kim came out with her incentive. And it's almost like 100%, I think it's like a 98% return rate. Yeah, sure, here's my phone number. And I'm like, okay, wow, that's easy. And I've done them on my phone and I've done them in person a lot, but this is the first time I've actually sat down and just like boom, 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 sent out 10 messages. And then I just sit there and they just start coming back. Yeah, here's my number. Here's my number. Here's my number. Here's my number. So I call them and I get the word out with them and they all say yes. And I've had several interested calls as a result of that. And it's just been really easy and fun.
Awesome. And fun. Easy and fun. That's what we're all about, right? Something I wrote down because I think I'm clever sometimes is that you want to flirt with them before you ask them for a date. So what I mean by that is when you make your list, like Kelly was talking about, of her 10 people she wants to connect with, I would make it purposely, especially if you haven't been in contact with them, okay? If you really haven't talked to them and you haven't had any contact with them, you're going to need to flirt with them a little bit. So go to their page, like their photos, comment on some things, not like stalky. Don't be a stalker. But like just put those 10 people in your to-do list of making sure you're making an effort with them and kind of flirting with them. You don't have to be flirty. That's not what I mean. But, just being friendly. Then maybe the following week, that's when you do what Kelly just did and send them a message on Facebook. Because, right, they're like, oh, she's liking my stuff. She's talking to me. I just think that that's a really, especially if you haven't been in contact with them, that's a really good way to kind of warm them up first.
I totally agree with that. And I'm sorry I left that part out. I've actually been doing that for a while. The people that I'm choosing are people that I'm interacting with all the time on Facebook. And so my next list of 10 are people I'm going to interact with more over the next couple of weeks. So I've been doing that. And I totally agree with you. It is kind of weird to just be like, boom, can I give you a call? I have been interacting with them. And I think that's why it's been so much fun is because they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, sure. Why wouldn't I talk to her on the phone? She's involved in my social media life. So yeah, I think it's been a lot of fun and really easy.
Cool. Great. Good. Any questions or comments? Questions for Kelly about that? Anything else that's worked for you guys? Okay. Everybody clear on the focus groups? What yes vember is? Nikki, did you have your hand up or are you swatting a fly? Can you unmute? Oh.
Sure. Okay, I do have a question. Just real quick, I may have spaced off. What is 30 Days of Thanks?
30 days of thanks. It's like posting. That's a good question. It's posting something every day. You know, like people for Thanksgiving month, they'll do the 30 days of thanks, and they'll do just like little things they're thankful for every day, about their family, about their life. And this is all geared around health and before and after pictures and stories. And I posted today in Dreamweavers a doc that is all about the 30 days of thanks, and it has every single post done for you. All you have to do is copy and paste and remember what day you're on. And basically that's it. And set your timer for what day, you know, what time of the day you're doing it so you don't forget. And if you forget, like you did day 1, 2, and 3 and you forgot day 4, nobody's going to remember that you forgot a day. You just pick up where you left off. It's not a big deal.
And so tomorrow, do I start with day 4 or do I start with day 1 tomorrow?
You can start with day 1 actually says I'm going to be starting my 30 days of thanks.
Okay.
It's like a little introduction.
Okay.
So I would start with that. Whether you start today or, you know, Friday, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Good question. But that's just a way to get your face out there about what you're doing. Because before you know it, like November's short, December goes quick, and then it's January, right? So as long as your face is out there about what you're doing, remind people what you do. When they're ready, they're going to be knocking on your door, sending you a Facebook message, calling your phone.
Hey, Christy, real quick, I did that once, and I kind of had some red light thinking. I've done it numerous times now, but my first time, I had some red light thinking like, oh, they're going to think I'm like spamming Facebook. Right? Like that's what I thought the first time. And I did it. And I swear I had people private messaging me. They weren't liking it or commenting, but they were sending me private messages. And those were my first credit card throwers I ever got, was off of the Heart Month. We did it in February, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, so those were some of the first credit card throwers I ever got. They didn't ask me any questions. They didn't care. They saw a story that resonated with them, and they were ready to go.
Awesome. And I think if you, like, our normal Facebook posting rule is 5 and 1. So for every 5 posts you do about your life and the weather and your kids and all that stuff, you do 1 about weight loss. Well, if you set it up from the beginning, like I said, the very first post for this 30 days of thanks is setting it up. I am going to be doing this for the next 30 days and hoping to inspire and giving thanks for what I do. I can't remember what it said. It's probably written a lot better than what I just said, but it's setting it up so that if people go to your page, they're going to go, oh, that's why she's doing all these in a row. That's really cool, you know, like trying to inspire others. It's not spammy when you set it up this way. And it's not something you do every day of the year, right? You're just doing it for 30 days. So good point. Good point. Okay, any other final questions, thoughts, comments? Okay. Thank you guys for being on. It was so nice to see all your faces. Congrats to all the rank ups this month. Rock on, ladies and gentlemen. We had a guy this time too, and he wasn't on, but awesome job. And let's make this a rockin' yes vember. Get those lines on paper for how many connections you want to get. Remember, take the stress off. Just have fun. Go spread the word. Okay, bye guys.